Welcome back to another episode of Careful Boys. Today we have Nick the Ear here with us and Mr. Silent de las Michael.
Very good, very swag.
All right. So this is a story that happened recently. There's these two guys from Dallas, Texas. They're 20 and 21, and they have been arrested for plotting an invasion against an island in Haiti.
What?
Are they Haitian themselves?
No, they're just two white guys from Texas.
What the hell?
What do you mean, like invade it? Like they're trying to take it over and run it like a dictator?
Who was running for that? Was it Wyclef?
It was back in the day, yeah. Mm-hmm. So it was a little island called, I think it's called Gonavi Island. And let me tell you their plan step by step. This is what these two guys were going to do. They're 20 and 21, regular white guys. Hey, you be the judge. You tell me if this is genius or idiot. All right. So step one, we're going to buy a boat and a bunch of guns.
I already I guessed that part.
Step two was to join the actual military in order to get free training for the attack.
The U.S. military?
Okay.
Number three was they were going to get stationed at Andrews Air Base in Maryland so that they could recruit a mercenary force made entirely of homeless people from Washington, D.C.
Okay.
I don't see an issue.
I wouldn't recruit homeless people. They're too drugged out.
And they're disorganized.
But
Yeah.
I mean, the right drugs are good, right?
I guess you could.
Right? Like
You
Nom
could
and all
pay
that.
him with
yeah,
drugs.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
the right
yeah,
drugs
yeah,
will get them
yeah,
going.
yeah.
Or even World War II, right? I mean, Hitler was a big
but
meth head.
You're not
Yeah.
getting cream of the crop soldiers. You're getting
True.
like some of them might have been vets. So yeah.
What if you? Yeah. What if you put like testosterone in with the meth?
So step four was they were going to invade the island and kill all 49,000 males on the island.
Okay.
49,000.
Wow.
They bring it.
49,000. That's
Yeah.
a lot of people to kill.
Step five was they were going to turn the remaining 50,000-ish women into sex slaves.
So they got jungle fever, huh?
So both these,
just want it
Just for a
black movie.
fetish.
It's always pussy. It's always pussy.
both these guys got arrested, and there's still nobody knows exactly how.
At what phase did they get arrested?
Yeah.
That's the thing. None of these things ever. They got through. They got through to the military part.
Oh, they're in the military?
Yeah, one of them actually ended up in the Air Force, but there's no clear way. I tried to look everywhere. It won't.
They're even in the wrong military. They gotta go infantry and fucking Marines or Army.
There's no information on how their plan got found out. I'm guessing they were. If I had to guess, I think they were using something to communicate about it, and it got like FBI flagged, and they were just reading everything. So
That's so funny.
Yeah. They're tweeting it out. Check this idea.
the interesting part is they're facing 30 years in jail for this, but this isn't even really why they're in jail. I guess again, you have to kind of assume most of this because they're not telling you how they did it. During the time they were being surveilled or surveyed, what's the term? Surveilled. So during that,
Likely agree, most likely disagree with it.
they were apparently caught producing CP.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Is that how they're going to fund the guns? They were going to use that to fund the guns, huh?
I think their whole terrorism plan flagged the surveillance, and the surveillance ended up finding in their systems that they were producing CP, like producing it. Yeah.
Yo.
Were they the ones in it? Because they're like 20?
No, they're not. What? 20? It's fucking. They had a kid. They were doing it to a kid.
Oh my god.
Because in my head, I was like, oh,
It's kind of like, you know how like sometimes they pretend and they'll be like schoolgirl teen. And then you're like, yo, this bitch is 35. You know? So I thought that's what they were doing.
You know, they were like playing roles.
Yeah, they're like twinks. So they're like sucking each other off and shit. And then they're like two teenage boys.
How can someone's like
Darker than that.
How someone's
Aw.
brain be like so wired different? Like not one of those steps have ever crossed my mind. Actually,
it's because you don't got that dog in you, brother. You don't got that dog.
How could you take over an island with 100,000
I got dictator dreams.
yeah, I never had.
But how would you go about it? What are your steps?
No,
take
I
over
always,
Haiti?
it usually stems from jealousy because Kim Jong-un is the same age as me and he was born into it. So he didn't have to take it over. His grandpa did.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, isn't that cool? Like how he's just born into that.
You were born into taking over Gardena. That's pretty good.
for me, I'm like, you need an army to go in. But then the older I got, I was like, oh, but do you really want to run like a third world country? Like,
I don't
dude,
know.
like you got to educate, you got to get them ready. It's like, fuck, that's a lot of
Well,
work.
why
bro.
Haiti? That's my point.
fucking-
Like, isn't
that's
Haiti
so much work?
like cursed?
And it's like a very specific island. I don't know how they like came up with that.
Small, but I'm not choosing Haiti to take over.
Yeah.
There's way more. What's the island in India where they've never met a human?
Sri Lanka. Oh, the Sentinel.
Yeah, I'm going
yeah.
there. They got bows and arrows.
If I'm going with guns and you got bows and arrows,
That's the thing is, why would you want to rule over them? And then you go,
Maybe they're nice.
Well, maybe I'll rule over a smart, rich country, but they complain too much because
Well,
they're smart.
Yeah, well, we're not taking over London.
Yeah, they're
We're
too
gonna get
smart.
fucked up.
No, but like, they're weak, so they're easy to take over, but they're not. They're just gonna be complaining about their rights and shit. You
No,
know?
I don't want any country.
Nobody on it. They could try to just.
Easily.
Yeah, but they wanted black booty. I think that was the whole
Yeah.
key. Is they're like, we're gonna kill all the guys and we're gonna fuck all the women and children, and that was like their goal.
To kill 49,000 guys? How would they have even done that?
With two of them, and they're gonna recruit homeless people.
There's no branch in the military that's gonna teach you how to do that.
There's their lawyer who's probably a public defender is saying that like he's arguing that like, oh, these guys didn't do any of the stuff. Like they might have talked about it and planned it, but they didn't do any of it. Even though like I guess like they're trying to say yeah, but they were actually taking the steps of like, they even went to I think a language course to learn how to speak Haitian.
Wow.
I think it's a little early. I don't think they got popped for. I'm starting to realize that they didn't get popped for their plan.
Yeah. What's the 30 years, CP?
I think it's everything.
It's all the above, but the CP was like probably like a nice bonus. That
CP's
that
pretty
was-
bad.
That's really bad.
It's horrible. Like, and it's not like they were just caught with the material. They were the ones making it with a kid that they had like taken advantage of.
If you're doing that, again, like, what's the best chance rehab? You're fucked in the head. There's none. You're fucked in the head.
viable plan to kill 49,000 men.
But I think taking over countries is so played out. Like that's so 1960s.
Yeah,
It's
so
like,
2000.
Dude,
200.
like, build it. It's yeah.
And in my head, I love the part where they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go to the military and get free training." Duh. Like that's our ace up our
Like-
sleeve. We're gonna be ready for it.
Like,
you
dude,
know?
the GI Bill's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Fun of him for going to the Air Force.
It is because it's like, okay, their whole idea is go in, use a boat with guns, right? That means like
Navy.
Marines,
Yeah.
Navy, fucking. What are you doing? Like the
Yeah.
Air Force is drones and shit.
Yeah, go be a Navy SEAL if you bought boats.
Yeah. None of those shit applies to fucking driving into a boat and then fucking shooting at people.
Honestly, their punishment should be go do it. Hey, we'll give you a couple guns. Go. You go see how it goes, and just let them go off.
If they joined the Marines, let's say, right? And the recruiter was like, why do you want to be in the Marines? And they told them the whole plan. Would the recruiter still be like, all right?
No, we'd probably call the cops. Like, this guy's crazy. What the fuck?
Oh, decent idea. Come on.
But what if the
Sign here.
recruiter had a quota?
Got a
I think
spot
every
for you.
recruiter's gonna call the cops. This guy's nuts.
What if the recruiter had a quota to me and he goes,
Yeah, and he's 2 away.
I get that Chevy truck if I can.
Dodge Charger Hellcat.
Yeah, he's like, damn, I just need 2 more. Ah, fuck it, squeeze him in.
and then I just play stupid. I thought they were joking.
Yeah,
Honestly, the CP was a fucking curveball, bro. I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't either. And then I kept reading. I was like, oh my God.
Well, because the war plan sounds like two stoner buddies like telling a story.
Yeah.
Like, dude, wouldn't it be so cool if we just.
It almost sounds like you have a little bit of a case of like, these are just 2 idiots being retarded.
They're, creeps.
Yeah, dude. They're chomos.
They're horrible people. Yeah. That's crazy, right?
Haiti doesn't have an army? Maybe that's why they chose Haiti?
Don't they got gangsters and
Nah,
shit?
they got hella gangsters over there, dude.
Yeah, they'll kill your ass, dude.
It's very dangerous over there.
I think they got guerrilla warfare.
Kind of not where you want to be.
If you see a couple whites pulling up on shore, they're gonna kill them. They're gonna
Yeah.
kill them, dude.
Do we know they're white?
Oh, they're for sure white.
They're
dude.
gonna
You said
chop
they're
them
white, right?
up. They're gonna kidnap them and chop them up, non-cycle style.
Photos.
Assuming race.
Dude, Texas, they're probably white.
Yeah, they're gonna. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, make them go do it.
Yeah, go do it. You got this great plan. All right, go for it.
Yeah, they're not extremely white. I shouldn't say that. They're pretty white. Gavin Rivers Weisenberg and Tanner Christopher Thomas.
Tanner?
Tanner?
Tanner's the whitest boy name you could get.
Gavin and Tanner are pretty white names.
But Weisenberg is like kind of Jewish, huh?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, dude, look at their eyes, bro. Look
They're
at the eyes on this
psycho,
one,
dude.
This guy looks fucking nuts.
bro.
Those guys like CP, huh?
He looks crazy. He looks a little dumb, maybe.
But they also got mad jungle fever.
Yeah, that doesn't line up, right?
They don't, dude. All they had to do is if they dressed a little hip hop, they could have got themselves a fine ghetto queen.
Malibu's Most Wanted.
But they're too. They look like stoner white boys. Black girls aren't attracted to that. So then now they have to incel their way. They're like the only way they could get a Caribbean queen is they're gonna fucking have to take it over, kill all the guys, so there's no competition, and then finally they can have their dream.
They look like Columbine kids that like grew up.
Yeah, kind of, bro.
This one is the scary. That one got the devil in him, brother.
Well, you got a weird fucking eye. Like one eye is a different character.
His stare is like terrifying.
Set him on fire. Get rid of him, dude.
He got Satan and Lucifer in his fucking
What if we did
body.
bring back like gladiators?
Oh.
And then like the winner still has to fight again tomorrow. Like there's no real winning. Yeah. Or the next week or whatever, right?
They should fight like a pro MMA kid or something. Like you like CP so much, fight this kid over here.
Fight this kid.
Yeah. And make the kid beat the fuck out of him.